not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters booze. Nothing no harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen. All them haters that be talking about us, they be hating on our grind. Cause you know we coming up. We be spending all the time on these rhymes and the clubs. You can't steal my shine, cause I'm prime, never mind. Cause fame and fortune be the only.
What's going on, everybody? We're finally live on this beautiful and blessed Saturday morning. Took us a little while, but we're finally here. Update this, update that. Nothing wanted to connect. Finally got everything booted up, and we are here, ready to rock and ready to roll with you guys. Yes, the little promo said I went 3-0. Probably should have went a lot more than that, but I did have a game postponed where we had 3 plays on one game. So, nonetheless, ready to rock and roll this morning after a nice big 3-0 for myself. System plays, went 3-0, premium plays, did the goose egg the opposite way. Did drop my game of the week yesterday. First one I dropped in a long flipping time. The over in the Rangers and Seattle game. Always sucks to drop that one, but you know, it's okay. I will bounce back strong on my game of the weeks. And the best thing is we've got the big Saturday guarantee play today and then Sunday tomorrow. So I am definitely excited for the rest of the weekend. And I can't wait. Soccer is off to a nice start. I believe Brentford was up 2-0 last time I checked. Bate Borzov is up 1-0. We're laying 1.5 in that one. We need another goal, and for them to hold on strong, only 36 minutes into that game. So, you know, plenty of time in that game. That's good old Belarus soccer. And in the English Championship soccer, yeah, Brentford up 2-0 in the first. We got them on the money line, and then one more play later on today. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. You know, I never like making you guys wait. And unfortunately, it's weird. It's like I get no heads up warning that the system needs to update to everything to talk to each other until, like, I attempt to hit the live button and it says that you need to do an update. So it's like, all right, we're getting ready to go live. Nope, you need to do an update. So that part, you know, is always a pain in the ass. But hey, you know, what's good doesn't come easy, so we'll take with what we get, and then we'll dish it right back out to them. So ready to rock and roll on this beautiful Saturday. We've got some great games planned. Games are already posted on the website. Premium plays guaranteed Saturday. Speaking of premium plays or my personal plays or soccer, I got them to extend the sale. A couple people asked me late yesterday, hey, I did not get to take advantage of it. Can I take advantage of it on Saturday? The answer is technically now yes. So got that done for everybody. Buy 3 days of premium, my personal plays or soccer, and you will get a 4th day free. I got them to extend that until Sunday. You buy it as many times as you want. Each time you buy it, you'll get that 4th day free, just so you guys know. And then guaranteed Saturday for everybody that's not on it, that wants to be on it. A nice, cool 50% off. Speaking of that poll, Thomas, we could definitely get it rolling. It's annoying when, you know, you got to hear it spin, you know, grinding away. So I didn't have it off. Give me 1 second, folks. But it's spinning right now. It's spinning right now, Thomas. 4 NBA games today. A whole slate of Major League Baseball as well as doubleheaders. Remember, all doubleheader games are 7-inning games. All doubleheaders this year are as well 7-inning games. So just remember that. Okay, guys? Brian's leaning towards the Cubs under with 15-mile-an-hour winds in. You know, I think the pitching matchup supports an under. But again, it could definitely be a tough one, in my opinion. Leo says lock and load winners coming. You know, I like that. I like that. Definitely feel that. It's going to be another good day yesterday. Free plays overall went 2-0. You know, we had the Rockies game was postponed. All right, the Rockies game was postponed, so we had the 2 bets on that. That was canceled. We did hit the Adbert Alzole at 6 or more. Actually, excuse me. Yeah, it was at 6 or more strikeout, so over 5.5. We cashed that one. We cashed the daily free play winner yesterday as well. Did you guys hear that change? The pole stopped grinding. It had a little grind. You could hear the gears rolling, and it just went smooth. Either it's getting ready to short out, catch on fire, or stop working altogether. Either that or it's finally worn in. We're finally wearing it in. Leader says tough going against the Astros right now. Not with the Padres. Definitely not with the Padres. Padres have been killing teams. Now, that was a close game yesterday. Until the 11th. Until the 11th, you know, when the Padres put up a good old 7 spot in the 11th. Padres are, what, 8-2 in their last 10? Astros 4-6 in their last 10. One team's winning, and the other team is on the short end of the stick. The AM Masker says Cole under 9.5 Ks last night was a plus 120 was a big score. Very nice. Congrats. Congrats on your nice win yesterday. By the way, good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Give me 1 second here. Just taking a look at a few things. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a big win this morning. Besides on the soccer, and hopefully, there we go. Bait with another goal. Bait is up. Bait Borzov up 2 games, up 2 goals to none. As of right now, covering. I would love to start off with soccer going 2-0. That's for sure. That would be a great way to start it off. Yeah, Tigers got the job done yesterday in a super low scoring game. that they were. One second, folks. Give me one quick second here. Just jumping into something with the NBA. Just double checking. Don't want to... Okay, good. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to log back in to the live odds, get the live odds updated. And then we're going to jump right into the breakdowns. Brentford up 2-0 at the 42.5-minute mark in the first. Very nice, Alex. I mean, it was about time the Clippers win a game, right? I mean, it was a do or die for them, so it was good to see them win. Trust me, I want 7 games out of every series. The more games we have, the more betting opportunities we have. The more betting opportunities we have, the more chances we have to put money in our pockets. So, I was happy to see that. No doubt about it. Was definitely happy to see that. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. All right. Just jumping into it. Gonna get off these live soccer odds looking at Brentford. Hopefully, Brian. Very nice, Eliezer. It should be a good one today. Bait 2-0 at the half. We'll take it. Jack Dent Jr., what's going on, my brother? It says, beautiful day yesterday with the system plays and your personal plays. If you're not signed up with Kyle, you are playing yourself. Thank you, sir. Yeah, system plays. Nice big 3-0 yesterday. Was good to have that. Cubs winner, Red Sox winner, as well as the Padres plus 105 winner. All system plays yesterday, game 1 winners. Personal plays over in the Dallas and the LA Clippers game. Cash and easy there. Cardinals plus 1.5 winner. And then the over the Dodgers will take that 3-run homer in the bottom of the 9th for them to not only tie the game, but push that total way over. Give us 3-0. Makes up for dropping a game of the week. I think if you go 3-0, definitely makes up for it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, Alex. Guaranteed Saturday is only $75. So, no need to try and pull a fast one out of a leaser, all right? It's only $75, Alex. Michael, how many system plays per week? Every week is different. There could be 7. There could be 12. There could be 8 every week is different. I can tell you this last week could be 6. Every week is different based on the game schedule and what presents us. There's no limit to what we have. We don't always play Japanese baseball, so when we have Japanese baseball, it adds extra. Hold on one second. So in this last week, which started on the 24th, we've had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The week before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 8 in the last 2 weeks. The week before that, there was a few more. William, you're a tad bit behind us. I always bet more on our guaranteed games, Alex. I bet anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 on our premium plays and my personal plays, which I've been honest to everybody, I've been maxed out at those for a long time. No, Danny, game was postponed, so it never got posted. Didn't want to waste a YouTube notification yesterday. I wanted to make sure the notification went out for the live show. So once I heard it was posted, I made sure it wasn't postponed, that it wasn't posted. But yeah, Alex, I've been maxed out on my personal plays and guaranteed Saturday for a while now with the run that we've been on everything. Premium plays just suffered their second loss in like 3 weeks. And then guaranteed Saturday and game of the weeks, I always bet more. Way more. Give me 1 second, folks. Just logging in. We're going to start breaking down the NBA. We'll do NBA first, then we'll move over to Major League Baseball. LCS needs a win today so we can get the yearly subscription. Well, we've been giving out winners every day. So you're in the right place. Alrighty. We got lucky. We got nice 4 games this morning. StatQuap, good morning. William tuning in via text, good morning as well. Good morning, everybody. Look at the Bucks and the Heat this morning. Bucks laying 4.5. That line is actually down 0.5 point. Nuggets and the Trailblazers at 4:05 Eastern Time. 1:05 Pacific. We get the 76ers and the Wizards in the evening. And then late tonight, we get the Jazz and the Grizzlies. Hot diggity dog. We got 4 NBA games today. Should be a great day. Gonna roll through these kind of quickly. That way we can get to the nitty gritty. We're 2 hours and 38 minutes away from the first NBA game between the Bucks and the Heat. Heat come in with an extreme must-win situation, down 3-0. Can they avoid getting swept today? They're catching 4.5 at home. We saw that playing at home didn't matter against the Bucks in game number 3. They lost 113-84 on Thursday. Here they are, a plus 165 moneyline dog at home, minus 190 for the Bucks. Over and under set at 221.5. What to expect out of this one? Hot diggity dog. Can the Heat notch 90 points? Can the Heat notch 90 points is the question. They sure did in the last one. As far as this one goes, by the way, we do have a play on the side. We do have a play on the side, so I can't give away what we're on. But I will tell you this much. If you get on our premium plays, or my personal plays, or the soccer package, and you buy 3 days, you'll get the 4th day free. And you'll have access to that. But as far as the side goes, we're on it. As far as the total goes, total sitting at 221.5. You know, I think the Bucks shut them down as far as total scoring go, but I think the Heat definitely come in strong today. I don't see a 221.5 going over. Even though I lean towards the under, doesn't necessarily mean on that I'm on the Bucks. Could be on the Heat as well. Thinking that, it's just going to be a low-scoring defensive game, number 4. Must-win situation for the Heat. So you got to take that into consideration. Their defense has to step up. If their defense can't stop the Bucks, they don't have a chance today. If they can't slow down the Bucks, they don't have a chance today. So I do lean towards the under. Do lean towards the under here. The under is set at 221.5 as of right now, guys. Leader says Kyle's probably grabbing some coffee. Nope, I'm here. I'm right here. I'd rather be at Starbucks having a breakfast sandwich and a coffee than here, be honest. Dennis says it's Bucks or nothing. It wouldn't be wrong to assume that. Wouldn't be wrong to, point that direction. A must-win situation for the Heat. Can they extend the series an extra game? Can they make it to game 5? Wave Gods BH says the Heat. Princess Chachu, what's going on, my brother? Loves the under as well. If the Bucks dominate, I think it goes under. If the Heat have a chance, I think they have to step up on defense and slow the Bucks down and win it with defense. And if that's the point, or if that's the case, I think it still goes under. I don't think the Heat can hang with the Bucks point for point and actually walk away with a win. So if they do hang point for point, it's going to be defensively. And they're going to need that out of Butler. They're going to need that out of the entire team. So I do lean towards the under, 221.5 in this one. I really do. By the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. All right, hit that thumbs up button. Help get our video trending on YouTube. That way, you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Jack Dent Jr., what do I think about the Heat +1 in the first quarter? I'm not a big first quarter bettor. I don't like betting the individual quarters. I don't like betting. It's just a straight, extreme crapshoot, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's just a straight crapshoot. So, for that aspect, I'm not a major fan of it. Princess Chachi says the Heat have already checked out and ready to hit the golf course. That's very possible. That is very, very possible. You know, Nathan, I prefer to try and take as much of the gambling out of the gamble as possible. Alrighty. Moving to the next one, and we're going to try and get through all of these as fast as possible with quality. But here's the quote of the day from the legendary TV personality and bass fisherman Bill Dance. Said the solution to any problem is to go fishing. The worse the problem, the longer the trip. Just remember that, folks. Nathan likes to call it investing, no doubt about it. Alex, we'll get to that game. We're going in order of the time, so that's coming next. But it is 100% true. The solution to any problem is to go fishing. The worse the problem, the longer the trip. Time to go fishing. Rich says the man's a genius, right? It's time to go fishing. It's time to go fishing. I don't know what the problem is, but it's time to go fishing. All right, next up on the list, Nuggets, Trailblazers. Nuggets lead the series 2-1 after notching a 120-115 victory in their last game. Jerry, you want to fish on Lake Biwa one day? I fished Lake Biwa. When I lived in Japan, I actually lived in Otsushi, which is overlooking the lake. Long time ago. Long time ago. It's a cool place. Reminds me a lot like Clear Lake in Northern California. A lot like Clear Lake. Give me 1 second, folks. Daryl Brooks, good morning, says White Sox no run in the first. Jesse says Milwaukee Bucks have revenge versus Miami from last year. And from the 7-game series, this is why they're blowing them out. You know, I don't disagree. Second half of the bait game starting. As far as, you know, don't disagree right there, Jesse. You know, don't disagree at all. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Now, Nuggets, Trailblazers. Nuggets come in on the road plus 4.5, minus 105. Minus 4.5 for the Trailblazers, minus $1.15, minus 195 on the money line for Portland. At home, plus 170 for the Nuggets, who are up 2-1. Over and under set at 227. Obviously, Nuggets up 2-1. They are on the road, but plus 170 is enticing. It really is. Plus 170 is enticing. You could actually get plus 5 minus $1.15. Over and under in this one set at 227. As far as the over and the under goes, as far as the total goes, do have a play on the total. It is part of our package, so I'm not going to discuss the total, but we'll focus in on the side here between the Nuggets and the Trailblazers on where I'm leaning and what I'm expecting. Hold on one second. Alrighty. Jesse, you fished in Lake Michigan. Very nice. Haven't been to Michigan, but I fished Erie, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, Champlain, which is not part of that little network, but a little farther northeast. All up in that neck of the woods, though. Bill wants to know, does anybody like Manchester City today against Chelsea? It's an enticing game, it really is, but I laid off of that one. But as far as the side here, going into the series, Denver was the dog to win the outright series in advance. Portland was like a minus 120 or a minus 130 favorite, and they were a dog on the road. Here they are at home, and they've lost 2 games. One on the road, one at home. And here they are laying 4.5 minus $1.15. When they actually beat the Nuggets, they put a nice beat down on them, 123-109. As far as the side goes on this one, I go back and forth thinking that the Trailblazers should be able to stay in it. But then at the same time, Denver has been tough all season long. I do lean towards Denver plus the 5 at minus $1.15. Just being straight up honest with you guys, I do lean towards Denver plus the 5. Michael says if Miami was going to win Game 3, would have been it. I could see a team getting that sloppy Game 4 win, extending their life one more game. Extending their life 2 more days. But again, do lean towards Denver plus the 5 minus $1.15. Sly Fox Ronald says, good morning, Sly Fox. We were on our way to a clean sweep yesterday. Yeah, we were on our way to that 6-0, and then the one game got canceled, postponed due to rain. So we'll take the 3-0. We'll take the 3-0. Can't complain there. I'll take the 3-0. 3-0 is better than 2-1, but 6-0 would have been a lot fucking better. Moving to the next one. Ronald says, no, we'll take the 3-0. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Moving to the next one. That first evening game, 76ers and the Wizards. Jesse always wanted to fish Lake Erie. Lake Erie was fun. One second, guys. Just double checking something here. Okay. Carlos, good morning. Says Miami money line. Alex says this has to be the fastest game breakdown Kyle ever done. No. We've been keeping them fast. Bowling Pros, you'll get my next game of the week. Because you purchased my game of the week, so you get my next game of the week. JR says, I see a truly defensive battle with Chelsea and Man City. Could very well go into extra time. Agree. Agree. Bowling Pros, no problem. It was a tough one to drop that one yesterday. Was really expecting a good one. We had every opportunity. They had every... we had the hits. We had the base runners necessary to get that win yesterday. From hits, walks, we had it all. But if you don't get those timely hits with runners on base, then, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't happen. And unfortunately, yesterday, that part didn't happen for us. But hey, we'll bounce. We'll bounce right back. Alrighty, so 76ers and the Wizards. Before we jump into this, one line has a 76ers laying 6.5, minus $1.12. Wizards plus 6.5. The 76ers a minus 255 money line favorite, leading the series 2-0. Washington comes in at plus 215. Over and under set at 228. Post up in the comment section what you guys like in this game. Are you taking the 76ers laying the points? Are you taking the Wizards plus the points to maybe cover the spread? You taking the over 228, the under? I do have a play on the side of this one, so I'd love to see what you guys like. Thanks, Nathan. As far as plans for this weekend, nothing is set in stone. I'm going to smoke up some salmon today for my wife. And some mahi-mahi. I don't know if I have mahi-mahi or halibut. Fresh halibut or mahi. I can't remember what I bought now. Bought it the other day. So I'm going to smoke up some fish for us later on today. And then hopefully tomorrow take the surf boat out and get out there early and avoid the craziness of, Sunday out on the lake for a holiday weekend. Hopefully. Take the little one out swimming in the lake. Mess around. That would be what I'd love to happen, but it's not obviously set in stone. Not yet, anyways. Just playing the weekend by ear. What about you, brother? StatQuap says 76ers money line. I'm thinking about team total under 76ers under 116.5. Thomas says they say Westbrook ankle injury. Nathan says both those fish are delicious. You know, it's weird. I'm a very picky fish eater. Salmon, I love preparing it. My wife absolutely loves it. I love cooking it. I love smoking it for her. I love the way it smells when it's cooking. I love the way it smells when it comes out. I fucking hate the taste of it. I just can't stand eating it. Just don't like the taste of it. But you give me some, mahi, blackened. Bait with the goal, 3-0. I like that laying 1.5. I love them being up 3-0. But you give me some mahi, Alaskan halibut, and you let me go to town, and I love it. But yeah, you make me eat salmon, and I wanna throw up in my mouth. I just don't like. I wish I liked it because it smells delicious. Yeah, that Man City game at noon Pacific time. JR, I agree. Rich says it's weird. I don't like cooked fish. I only eat raw. Very nice, Nathan. Stay safe, though. Stay safe on that note. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second here. Just looking at a couple avenues real quick. Before we break down this game, I was looking at a couple things in soccer. Potentially. With some options here. Man City and Chelsea over 2 at minus 130 is kind of enticing, but I can see a defensive game. Penny, any fishing this weekend? No. Went fishing the other day. No fishing this weekend, though. No fishing this weekend. Just taking a look. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm looking at some soccer props. Let's see if there was a potential to have one. In that Manchester City game, I can't pronounce this dude's name, but for Man City, Kevin De Bruyne, Briney, or whatever his name is, to get an assist is plus 200. I like that, just so you guys know. I do like that. I do like him to get an assist. In today's game, plus 200. By the way, you can do a parlay with him to get an assist, as well as Riyad Mahrez to get a goal at plus 240. Parlay pays plus 750. Just putting that out there. A parlay for an assist and a goal takes 750. Penny says take Man City over 2. Mitch, I haven't heard back yet on getting it verified just yet, but as soon as I do, man, I will take care of you. It's a free promotion that I offer to people as a thank you for supporting our sponsor. And, you know, sometimes it takes extended time to get everybody signed up and taken care of for that. But as soon as I find out and verify it, I'll let you know. Danny Lopez says, I'm on the Chelsea side. Style make matchup. Chelsea has what it takes to beat them. Their last 2 matchups at plus 340. There's too much value there. Now, I did bet that parlay that I just gave you guys. Just put 300 on it. Pays 23.25. I'll see if I can get it on the screen to show you guys. Give me 1 second here. Let me transfer it to this other computer. AirDrop it over there. Or actually, I'll need to log in and do it on there because it's not hooked up to Wi-Fi. It's hooked up to the hard line. So let me log in, and I'll put that up on the screen for you guys for a fun little parlay this morning. We'll get this one up on the screen. Fun little $300 fun money parlay. 300 pays back 23.25. Be nice to cash this one this afternoon. All right, it is coming on the screen. Right now. So here it is for everybody that missed it. Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City will have 1 or more assists against Chelsea. Riyad Mahrez of Manchester City with 1 or more goals. 300 at 23.25. There you guys have that. So we'll leave that up there on the screen for everybody. Remember, parlays, I bet small. This is just a fun money parlay. I think it has a legitimate chance to win. I think it has a legitimate chance to win. But at the same time, I don't go huge on them. All right? Full disclaimer. Don't go huge on them. Just so you guys know. So there's the full disclaimer on that one. So if for some reason it doesn't win, don't come at my head today, all right? Give me 1 second here, folks. I'm double checking something else. I'm trying to get you guys on something good for soccer, but was trying to, but I just don't see it. I just don't see the avenue that I was looking for. So we're going to stay off of that one. But anyways, all right. So moving back to the NBA, we'll roll right back through all the stuff really quickly because we are taking a little extra sweet little time. But that should be a little fun money prop right there for everybody. I don't know where my live chat went. Very nice stack. Eliezer, yeah, the Sunday play always has a guarantee. You'll get Sundays. Ronald says, Sly Fox, question, how strong is your lean on Denver? I like them today. I think they get the job done. Not enough to make me want to bet it, though. You know, Portland at home, I do figure this to be a must-win. They don't want to go down 3-1. You know, they either want to tie it up or Swansea City with a red card helping out Brentford right there. I think it might be worth a look there, Ronald. A small look, nothing crazy, though. You know, I think it definitely might be worth a look. One quick second here. I love it. Bait kicking ass. Where'd my live chat go? There we go. Jordan, no, I did not hear that. Did not hear that. All right, so back to the NBA. We've got two more games to discuss real quick. 76ers Wizards. As I said, I do have a play on the side on this one, so we'll focus in on the total. As far as the total goes on this one, I know somebody posted in the chat that they liked the under on the 76ers game. You know, the last one was 120-95, total of 215 points. The game before that, we saw 128-118. That's what we're going to have to see out of the Wizards if they want to have a chance. They're going to have to score. In order for the game to go over, they're going to have to keep pace. They're going to have to score 110, 115 points in order for the total to go over. I think the 76ers probably smell some blood in the water. As far as the total goes, I don't think it'll take much for the 76ers to lock down the Wizards and keep the game going under. Now, if the Wizards are capable of slowing down the 76ers, I think they might have a chance in the game. I think that's going to be the key to the Wizards. Kind of like, you know, the Heat. They have to slow down their opponent today. The Wizards are going to have to slow down the 76ers. Have to, take away any second chance opportunities. Are they able to do that today? We'll find out. But as far as the total goes, I do lean towards the under here. I do lean towards the under 228. I'm not sure I necessarily see a monster, high-scoring affair. As far as the next game between Utah and Memphis, if you want a free play on the side, it is in our daily free play video. All right, if you want to play on the side on this game between Utah and Memphis, Utah coming in, laying 5.5 minus 105, which means you could actually get it down to 5 minus $1.15, or you can take the Grizzlies at plus 5.5 minus $1.15. The Jazz are a minus 205 money line favorite with a total set over and under 224.5. As far as this one goes, and what to expect out of it, if you want a free play on the side, then you need to watch our daily free play video. And remember to drop a comment in the daily free play video with your best bet of the day. If you win, we might just select you at random. We might just select you at random. And if you get selected, you'll win a package towards the next one. Two plus the points and two on the money line. I don't know there, Ronald. I don't know. Be an interesting one. Jesse, you must be referring to the parlays about not going big on them. You know, I mean, when I bet a parlay, I'm generally, it's a parlay. It's not something that I'll go huge on. But huge is relative to, who's betting it. I've shown you guys parlays where I'm betting $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on a parlay. So, but that's not huge for me. The one thing that I won't do is I won't bet a parlay that will have a negative impact on my day. That's, one way to look at it is, if you're betting 3 games, for instance, and let's just say you bet a parlay on them, and you go 2-1, you should have a winning day. 2-1's a winning day, so that parlay should never take away from your winning day. One second, guys. As far as the total goes on this game, Utah, Memphis, as far as the total goes, total sitting at 224.5. The last game, we saw 270. In game 1, we saw 221. What we saw in game number 2 is kind of like what I expect out of game number 3 here. I don't think the scoring slows down. I do not think the scoring slows down. I think 224.5 will be a bargain. I think they hit the 250-ish, in my opinion. We're going to put this one up on the board. But first, need to finish deleting yesterday's. Get this board up and running. Need to delete that Adbert Alzole strikeout prop, which was a nice winner for everybody. Jazz and the Grizzlies. Over 224.5. Put that up on the board for everybody. Leave that up there for just a second for you guys. But I do expect a lot of scoring in this game. But again, if you want something on the side, tune into the daily free play video. And we got a good one up there. Alrighty, so moving to Major League Baseball, we do have an early game. We're going to talk about that one first, all right? We'll leave that up on the board there for just another minute. We do get one early game at 9 o'clock, game one of a doubleheader. We had a play on this one yesterday. You know, Rockies losers of 3 straight, Pirates losers of 6 straight. Moving over to Major League Baseball for this one, guys. The Pirates laying 130 on the money line, plus 120 for the Rockies. 7-inning game. Thank you, Alvin. We've got a play on the side of that game, so we didn't discuss the side here. Thank you, Ronald. As far as the Rockies and the Pirates game one, interesting game, folks. Game one, 7-inning game, game one of a doubleheader. Rockies coming at plus 120 on the money line. Pirates minus $1.30. Total over and under 5. If you guys remember correctly, we were rolling with the over yesterday in a full game. As far as this one goes, you know what to expect out of Brubaker. Keep in mind, 7-inning game. He's going to go 5 innings. He's gotten tagged in his last couple outings. Good old John Gray. I love him when he's pitching in Colorado. He understands the altitude and what to expect there. Arizona got 3 out of him out of 6 innings. San Diego roughed him up twice on back-to-back games. You know, Pirates have lost 6 straight games. Colorado has also lost 3 straight, both teams in the wrong direction. You know, in the last 3 games, the Pirates have only scored 7 runs in 3 games. 8-4, 9-5, 10-6 games. The Braves shut them down. The Cubs shut them down. Before that, against the Giants, they scored 9 runs over 3 games. However, they got 2 wins out of that. 10 out of 4 games in their 4-game series with the Giants. The Pirates just have not been a scoring team. But I don't necessarily think that they have to today. The Rockies are capable of putting up some runs. We saw that in the Red series, you know, a couple weeks ago. They're definitely capable if they get their bats cracking. They are playing in Pittsburgh today. The total is over and under 5. Both of these pitchers have been rocked lately. John Gray has 21 walks through 57 innings. Having, you know, full command and control over the ball has been an issue for John Gray this season. I think he puts himself in some awkward, bad spots early in this game. You can actually bet the first 5 over 3.5 in a 7-inning game, or over 5 for the full game. Man. Choices on this one. You can take the over 5 innings at, over 3.5, or the full game at 5, which could potentially be the 6th and the half of a 7th. So definitely some choices. You'd have to get to 6. So if you get to 4 in the first 5 in that last inning and a half minimum, assuming the Pirates are leading at the end, I could definitely see the potential for both the over in the full game as well as the over in the first 5. But I'm going to take a stab here, folks. I am going to take a stab here in the first 5. Rockies, Pirates, first 5. First Major League Baseball breakdown, and we've got it going back up on the board. All right? The Roaches. Ho ho. Over. Three and a half. Over 3.5 in the first 5. It's minus $1.10. Get that up on the board. I do like that, folks. That's not like a personal play or a premium play level. It's nothing that I'm betting 3 to 5K on. A nice 500 spot, 550 to win 500 is what we're rolling with. All right, we'll get that up on the screen and show you. We'll get that up on the screen for you guys, as well as that one that, the parlay that we did. Get this up on the screen for you guys. Give me 1 second. Just got to find it on the screen. Okay. There you go. Now you'll be able to see it on the screen as well. See, here's the difference, folks, between other shows and us. You guys may get more at other places. All right? But here's a fact. They don't actually bet, nor do they show you a fucking ticket ever. All right? So there's that one. There is that one. The first 5 over 3.5, I think we cash with ease. I think we'll cash this one. I don't think we'll have issues cashing this one. We should be able to cash it with ease. By the way, if you're on my personal plays, I'm betting a parlay, all 4 of them. Premium plays, I'm also going to bet a parlay, all 4 of them. Because I think we will cash both. And then what I'm also going to do, . 1 second here. I'm also going to throw in this little parlay, the free play that I just put up on the board. And I'm going to bet all 8 games between premiums and my personal plays. Just so you guys know. To see what kind of fun we can have. Give me 1 second here, folks, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll when this is done. Gonna throw this in there because we're cashing them all again. We're cashing them all again. And we're going to clean fucking up, let me tell you. A 9-teamer, $100 pays $14,000, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Crazy if we hit it. We'll be crazy if we hit it, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. 1 second, and I will be back. On this one here. One, two, three, four, 5. Got to remove this one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Looks like winners, folks. Looks like winners. Alrighty. Locked and loaded. Bet them all. Brian, you will because I can't play them. Well, Brian, you had my personal plays yesterday and you went 3-0. So, should be able to. Bankroll management there, buddy. All right, flash that board, then we'll move back to the regular screen. And we'll move on, moving down the list. We're going to go over some of these games fast. Not going to be able to hit all of them this morning. Not going to be able to hit all of them this morning. Moving right along. I love it. We already got stuff on the board for you guys. Philly, Tampa Bay, Wheeler, Yarbrough are going to be going at it. Tampa Bay laying $1.17. Line dropped on that one. It was 130. That line's dropped a little bit. What to expect out of that one? First of all, we do have a play on the side. As far as the total goes, Wheeler against Yarbrough, the total sitting at 7 runs in this game. What to expect? Low total for a reason. Tampa Bay, they can put up a 15 spot, a 12 spot, or they can win a 1-0 game. As far as this one goes, going to steer clear of the total. But if you made me choose, I would take the over. I've won a lot of money on Tampa Bay, and a lot of these games, they keep putting up runs. But again, they could grind out a 2-1 or a 1-0 or a 3-2 game, or hell, a 4-3 game, and you're still not winning on an over 7. But I do lean towards the over. I'm going to steer clear of it. And I'm going to play the game that we have on the side on this one. Maybe we're taking the Phillies plus the 1.5, or Phillies on the money line, or maybe we're taking Tampa Bay on the money line. If you want to know, you got to get on board. Royals and Twins, Santana against Happ. Woo, what to expect here. The old 20s up against the Royals. The Royals at plus 1.5, minus 138 is definitely enticing here. I like what the Royals have been doing lately. They get Santana on the mound. I loved him when he pitched for the Braves. So far this season, through 16 and a third innings, he's got 10 strikeouts, 4 walks, going up against Happ. And what to expect out of this one? Royals 1 game under 500, 6-4 in their last 10. They just beat the Twinnies yesterday, 8-3. I don't think just because Happ's on the mound, it's an instant bet to make the Minnesota Twins, who have only won 20 out of 50 games so far, the home favorite at minus 156. Yeah, it's Happ. I think he was better when he played on the Yankees. He had a lot better, run support. There we go. Bait with the winner, guys. Soccer 1-0. Soccer 1-0. But as far as this one goes, I like the Royals. I like the Royals plus the 1.5. Laying 138. I do lean towards the Royals today. Something has me a tad bit scared on them to not, actually fire on them. But only having to lay 138 to give me an extra run on the team that, is so far the better team on the season. They're 24-25 out of 49 games. Then you've got the Twins, 20-30, who are struggling, to put together wins. Granted, they've won 6 out of their last 10 games. So, they do have that rolling for them. They've tasted a little bit of blood. They're 10 games under 500. If the Twins want to get a jump start, they definitely need to with a Happ on the mound today. But, I think that plus 1.5 is just too enticing. To me, the better team is the Royals. They've been hitting the ball exceptionally well. They can score when they need to. And 1 game under 500 is always enticing to get back to even Steven. So moving right along, Orioles, White Sox, game 1 of a doubleheader, 7-inning game. Total on this one is low at 6.5. If you remember, it was at 8.5 yesterday for the full game with Harvey and Keuchel. We broke down this one yesterday. If you want to know about the breakdown, go watch yesterday's part on this one because it's no different. If you take out those names, I think it definitely trends towards the over. If you look, there's no first 5 prop yet on this one. All right, there's no first 5 prop on this one. Not yet anyways. Obviously, there's the potential that maybe there will be. Let me see. Let me try this. Click on this one. Okay, there is first 5 prop. First 5 is over 5. Oh, nope. Hold on. That was the Twins game. That was the 20s. Nope. Not popping up on the first 5 yet. Maybe, potentially, usually you don't see the first 5s in a 7-inning game. At least not on BetOnline. Sometimes you do. You do on, the Rockies and the Pirates game. They have a first 5. It'd be awesome if they let me parlay the first 5 in the game, but they don't. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I'm scrolling back. I'm trying to find a little fun money. Prop for us here. Keep in mind, Brubaker has been giving up home runs like they're nothing, okay? Like they're nothing. Now, Colorado's not a big home run hitting team. Now, Ryan McMahon, he's got 13 on the season. He's due. He hasn't hit one since the 25th. He actually had him in back-to-back games against the Mets, the 24th and the 25th. 4 games without. Ryan McMahon is a plus 350 to nab a home run. I think we see some scoring in this one. Tapia to get a hit is minus 133. Story to get a hit is minus 122. I was trying to see if it would allow me to oh, hold on. That was 2 hits plus runs and RBIs. Hold on. I'm sitting on the wrong spot here. Hold on. Story to have a hit is minus 250. Excuse me. And Tapia is minus 333 to have a hit. They will not allow me to bet a parlay on these three, even though McMahon's a plus 350. Actually, hold on. Let me do it a different way. I'm trying to get us another little prop parlay because if you guys remember, I hit one of these nice ones a couple weekends ago, and I want to see if we can do it again for us because this game starts in 11 minutes. So give me a second. Let's see if I can put together a home run here. By the way, McMahon to have 2 or more home runs is plus 2150. Could you imagine smacking that one? Now, he had multiple home runs against Arizona this season. He's done it once where he had 2 in a game. All right, so let me see if it will allow me to throw these in a parlay. Okay, so Tapia, 1 hit or more. Story, 1 hit or more. McMahon with the home run plays plus 650. Just so you guys know. It pays plus 129 if you just bet them just to get all 3 of them just to get a hit, just so you guys know. But that's not what I'm taking. I'm going to have fun. I think McMahon will put one over the wall today. I'm going to bet a fun money parlay here at plus 650. You guys let me know when he hits that home run, all right? 358. I have some extra change in my account. $358.60 will return $26.89 for the parlay. See if I can get that one on the screen for you guys. We'll show that one off. That starts in 14 minutes. 9 minutes. Yeah, I did bet it. Fun little player prop for 358.60. And here you go. I think this is it. I can't read it because it's so damn far away. Yeah, this is it. There you go. Get that up on the screen for you guys. I don't know where my live chat is, but I'll get back to that here in a second. If you guys haven't done so, hit that thumbs up button. You guys are definitely lacking in the thumbs up department. So got that one up on the screen for you guys. Get that one up on the screen for you guys. So make sure when you guys bet player props and stuff like that, that you guys are betting accordingly to your bankrolls and your budgets. 1 home run and 2 hits by 2 players will pay us a nice plus 650. Be a nice one right here, huh? Definitely. Would definitely be a nice start to our Saturday morning, our blessed Saturday morning. All right, so that's been up on the screen long enough. If you bet it, you bet it. If you don't, fucking don't. You know, to the people that have been fading our free plays lately, I laugh at you. Let me know how that works out in the long run, because I know it's not been, too great for you guys. So either fade, follow, or bet at your own risk. But either way, if it loses, so sad, too bad. It's a prop, and we bet them small. Brian says parlay Saturday. I'm betting a few parlays. When games are hot, I have no problem betting a parlay, and games have just been flat out hot the last couple of weeks. Juan, thank you, sir. I see you jumped on board my personal plays. I'm going to be sending them to you here shortly. And then we'll jump right back into... By the way, Brentford with the winner. Soccer starts out with a much-needed 2-0 day today. Juan, thank you, sir. My games are going out to you right now. If you guys want to be cool like Juan and everybody else, you can get 3 days of my personal plays or premium plays or soccer for $99, and you get the 4th day free. Juan, I just sent you a text message if you're watching, sir. Glad to have you on board. Buy 3 days. Get the 4th day free. Buy 3 days, get the 4th day free. And remember, you got to be signed up by 7 p.m. on the East Coast for the guaranteed Saturday play. All right, rolling right along because we haven't got through too many of these games yet because we've been kind of focused on a few of them. Brewers Nationals. Peralta going up against Corbin. What to expect out of this one? Early this morning, there was no line out on this game. Possibly, Alex. Possibly. Primetime Yoke. I'm not on that game at all. Brewers Nationals. This is another doubleheader. Game number 1 of 2. With Peralta and the Brewers laying $1.11 plus 101 for Corbin and the Nationals. Over and under is set at 6. Nationals 5-5 in their last 10, losing 1. The Brewers even Steven at 25-25 on the year, 5-5 in their last 10. Thomas, yes, the $300 combo package is available. Thank you. Which is, and I'll post a link to that as well for everybody. That is a smoking deal where you get a full week of premium plays. You get a full week of my personal plays. You get guaranteed Saturday today. You get the Sunday guarantee play tomorrow. And you'll get the next UFC Max Fight pick all for $300, which is a smoking deal considering you get a week of each of those premiums and personals. As far as the Brewers and the Nationals go, Freddie Peralta's 4-1 on the year. There's no stopping that. But again, it's the Brewers. They've cost me a lot at times. As far as this one goes, I do like the Brewers, though. I do like the Brewers at plus 1.5. Or, excuse me, I was looking at the Royals. The Brewers at minus 111, excuse me. If I could get the Brewers at plus 1.5 on a reverse run line, I'd take it all day long, but you're not going to. Well, I guess you could in some books. Primetime Yoke, I didn't take anything on Man City. I did not have anything on that game. Again, we already went over Royals and the Twins. Reds and the Cubs. We do have a play on that game, so if you want to know, you got to get on board. Again, the combo package is smoking. Oh, by the way, my summer sale, my early summer sale for the year, my personal plays, that's ending. That ends tomorrow at midnight. So if you want to take advantage of a year of my personal plays at $100 a month, at $1,200 for an entire year, That is ending tomorrow at midnight. All right? Tomorrow at midnight, that deal's gone. Same with the year of my personal plays and the year of my game of the week's all for 2K. That is done at midnight on Sunday tomorrow. All right? Moving right through the Rockies and the Pirates game 2. I'm going to steer clear of that game based off of, player personnel who may not be playing in game number 2. Sometimes I don't like risking game number 2 a little early. The A's and the Angels, A's at home. It's hard not to bet Oakland. It's hard not to bet Oakland. Oakland has been grinding, playing the A's kind of baseball. Cobb against Montas today. Angels 7 games under 500, losing 2 straight. 4-6 in their last 10. The A's are 5-5, winners of 3 straight. They had their little slump. Are they picking it back up? I think this is where the hump goes for their little slump. They either win their 4th and move on, or they get right back to their losing ways. But, I think, after what we saw yesterday, winning that close 3-1 game, I like the A's today. I don't have $1 on this one, okay? But I do like the A's today. They're laying $1.50 on the money line as far as the total goes, steering clear of the total. But if you force me, I'd probably lean towards the under. The Blue Jays versus the Indians. Indians luckily didn't cost us any money yesterday because that run line that we had on them, we were fucking losing that as a premium play. We were losing that run line and ended up getting canceled because it didn't go a full, complete game. Thank you, Lord, for the rules of betting baseball run lines. As far as this one going today, Ross Stripling, the former Dodger, starting for the Blue Jays. He's 0-3 on the year. Boy, what playing for another team does to your ERA and your season record, right? What to expect out of old Ross this year or in this game? The Blue Jays and Ross only laying $1.29. The Blue Jays are 2 games above 500. In the AL East. The Indians are second in the AL Central at 27-22, 5 games above. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They got their asses smoked yesterday. The Blue Jays have been losing 3-7 in their last 10. I still can't back them. I just still can't back them. Even with Sam Hentage on the mound today, not a fan of that. If I took anything in this one, the way that Ross has been getting tagged, I might take the over. But again, I don't have $1 on this game. But the over is definitely enticing, over 8.5. Just based off of the way Ross Stripling has been pitching for Toronto. Although, I got to give it to him. His last game against Tampa Bay, he threw a 7-inning gem, gave up 2 hits, no runs, struck out 7, and only walked 2. So, definitely picked us game up from what he's been doing. He gave up 6 runs, 2 runs, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2. In his last starts, as far as what he gives up today, if he pitches like he did against Tampa Bay, Toronto's the absolute play. But if he pitches like he's been playing, and I don't just take one quality start, for a key, but if he pitches like he's been playing all season long, he gets tagged. But again, steering clear of that game, not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Moving right down the list, Marlins and the Red Sox. Woo! Eovaldi on the mound against Rogers. Poteet, sorry. Actually, BetOnline has Rogers starting for Miami, but I do see Poteet listed in another spot. Let me see something here. I don't know if it's been announced yet who the starter will be. But anyways, betting against the Red Sox has been a losing proposition this year. They're 31-20, winning of 2 straight. Just beat them in 6 games yesterday, which cashed. If I was going to do anything on this one, it would be the Rockies, or not the Rockies, the Red Sox are bust. I just have a hard time betting on Miami. I just have a hard time betting on Miami 24-27 Losers of 2 straight, 6-4 in their last 10. Definitely better than what we saw out of them last year. But again, not much hope, in my opinion, on them this year. As far as the next game on the board, everybody do me a favor, let me know when McMahon hits that home run, all right? Tapia didn't get a hit. Would have been nice to notch that first hit in the first inning. It'd be nice to knock off a couple of these, specifically the home run, as well as some runs. That would definitely be nice. Rockies go down 1-2. We'll take a solo shot from McMahon. Moving right down the list. Padres, Astros, we've got to play on this. If you want to know, you got to get on board. Orioles and the White Sox, game 2. Means versus Lynn. Going to steer clear of this one as of right now. It's too early to tell. You know, you got a lot to see in game 1 before I would take a game 2. Dodgers and the Giants. Urias against Webb. Urias is hard not to bet. That line actually dropped from 200 to minus 184. Dodgers. I know they got the best of the Giants yesterday. They tied it up late in the 9th, lost in extra innings. Urias versus Webb. I'd be all over Urias and his 7-1 record on the season. Dodgers, folks. Minus 184 is the lean. Yeah, Shane, got some stuff on the board, as well as some parlays that didn't make the board, but if you hit the rewind button, you can see the parlays. I'll flash the board here in a minute. Brewers, Nationals, Anderson versus Lester, game 2, steering clear of game number 2 as well. Braves and the Mets. Anderson against Walker in this one. What to expect with Tawan Walker on the mound? You know, Tawan Walker, you may go look at his strikeout prop. Might be worth a look. Ian Anderson up on the mound in his 4-1 record. What to expect out of this one? I do lean towards the Mets plus 1.5, and I hate saying that just because I'm a Braves fan, but that's what I do lean towards. Hopefully they lose by 1. Shane says McMahon got a hit, no home run. That sucks. He singled to center field. 7-inning game. We're not going to get many chances. So hopefully he'll get one in his next at-bat. And, you know, we need the Rockies to go through the rotation quick. Get his ass back up there in extra time. Maybe squeeze four at-bats out of him. He's due for a home run. Now moving right along. Cardinals, Diamondbacks, got to play on that one. If you want to know, you got to get on board. Rangers and the Mariners. These two rat bastards cost us our game of the week yesterday with the over 8 yesterday. It's at 8.5 now with Florent Wentz against Dunn on the mound. Rangers at plus 102, Mariners at minus $1.12. What to expect out of this one? I do lean towards Justin Dunn and the Rangers. Justin Dunn and the Mariners against the Rangers today. They're laying a slight $1.12. I do believe they'll show out as the better team today. Just 2 games under 500. You know, they've won 2 straight, 4-6 in their last 10, trying to get to 500. You know, the Rangers have lost 4 straight, 3-7 in their last 10, and a straight dumpster fire. They're on the fade list, which, you know, maybe we'll come back with the to fade list and see what we can come up with for that. We used to do that each and every single season. About around this time, we always waited about a month, 2 months in before we would release the fade list. Remember, you can get 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or 3 days of our soccer for $99. And when you do that, you get a 4th day free. You get a 4th day free that ends Sunday. Don't miss out. Also, guaranteed Saturday. It's 50% off. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board. It's $75. It comes with a guarantee to win, or you get the next one free. Here's the link to that one. It's already posted. And as always, we never have any upsells, no games, no gimmicks, none of that shenanigans that you get with the shysters. All right, guys? Always take care of you guys until you're winning and you're profitable. That is for sure. You buy our premiums, my personals, always take care of you until you're profitable. It's just what we do. All right? It's just what we do. I had a couple bad days earlier in the week on my personal plays. Had a nice big 3-0 yesterday. There's people that are still getting the plays because they're down. One guy's down 1/4 of a unit. Everybody else is down about 8/10. But they got games today for free because we take care of our own. I treat you guys how I'd want to be treated if I was in your guys' shoes. That is what I have for today, folks. We'll be back live tomorrow morning. Here is the board one last time. We got runners on first and second with 2 outs. We can definitely use some runs in this game. Why? Why is that, Bob? Because we got the first 5 over 3.5, so we could use a couple knocks. All right, there's that one, folks. There's the 2 plays on the board. If you want a third one, go watch our daily free play video. As always, I always recommend everybody to wager responsibly and not to do anything stupid. And we will see each and every single one of you guys live tomorrow. So don't miss out. LCS, we've got plays on the sides of those games. So if I was to give it to you, I'd be giving away our plays. So if you want to know if we're taking St. Louis or if we're taking Arizona or the other game, you're taking the Phillies or the Rays, you got to get on board. All right, guys, good luck. Wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. Damn, Blackman lines out. And we'll see you guys all live. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck, everybody.